Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today I will be making a Bloons Tower Defense video. As I have already played this game, you will not be getting a beginner experience. Henceforth, I will be doing like a kind of a strategy guide. I'll be showing you one of the optimal money making strategies. For first thing, you're gonna need Benjamin and the boats. You'll also need hearts and a free dart monkey. You'll need the mana hearts. I think that's in the magic tree, but I'm not 100% sure. Basically, you go through the first few rounds, and as long as you don't lose all your mana hearts, you'll have enough to place Benjamin. And when you place Benjamin, he'll start generating you money. So as you generate money, so we can go another round, whatever, you know. And oh no, the balloons are getting past. Luckily, they'll loop back around, because for some reason they're not smart enough to just go down the path straight away. So don't worry, the mana hearts, they'll regenerate. So you see the blue, the plus 20 in blue, those will regenerate over time, so we don't have to worry about those. As long as, and even if they full deplete, they will come back. Just to know where to get them, I think they're either in the, I want to say magic, but I think it might be support. So I'd say if you want them, check in the magic down at the bottom, or check support down near the middle. That would be my advice to you. So now that you've got your free dart monkey and Benjamin, it's Benjamin, you'll notice that some seep through, it's whatever. Eventually, we're going to be able to sell the dart. Selling seems kind of pointless, but okay, keep the dart monkey, but place boat. And then you're going to want to, so now you've got, the balloons aren't getting past. Now you've got the perfect early game strat, but now you need to get the long range. Then, while it's in long range, you're going to also need Crow's Nest and get the Merchantmen and Onward and place banana farms. So that's where we're going with this. And we're going to fill this pool with Merchantmen. And then we're going to upgrade them to favored trades, and then one's going to be a trade empire. And then, if we can, we'll go Navarch of the Seas, but I don't think we're going for that long. So, the thing is, yeah, so we're going to be going for this. And then, once we land this, so now we're going to need the, I don't know why I said land this, but basically now we need Grape Shot and Hot Shot, so that way you have early game camo and like camo detection, so you can sell off your dart monkey. You don't need to because he's free, but it would be just easier to, because he's really just kind of slowing down the process of getting later on. Because yes, he's popping the balloons, but he's also because when they get lower health, they become slower. So all he's really doing is slowing down the process. So as we kill the balloons and do stuff like that, we'll get more money. And the money we can use to buy more boats or get to the Merchantman first. I think I'm going to go for the Merchantman first, due to the Merchantmen just being really good. Not from a defensive or an offensive standpoint, but from a support standpoint, they are really good. They are definitely one of the better, I would honestly say, out of Carrier Flagship, Pirate Lord, and Trade Empire. If I had to rank them, I would go Trade Empire as number 1, Pirate Lord is 2, and then Carrier Flagship is just kind of crappy. The one good part about this is Destroyer, because it's literally just it's literally a spinning barrel that shoots grape shot if you have the grape shot ability. So it's kind of overpowered. But going beyond destroyer is overkill unless you're getting Paragon. Okay, we're about to get Merchant Man. Yep. We need 300 more coins. So now we just need we need the 300 more coins. Now that we've got that, Merchantman, so now he's generating money. So now that we have the Merchantman, we need to get the another boat and do the same thing until we fill the pool. I mean, seems pretty effective to me. Well, I know you probably, and I'm gonna be honest, 90% of you won't want to watch the entire video. You're not gonna want to see the process of earning the coins. You're just gonna want to see the end result of like favored tradesmen, monopolies, and all that. But I mean, it's smarter to show you the build-up so you know where it ends and where it begins. So that way you don't just see, oh, this turns to this and that turns to that without any context of why or how it's being done. Now I know most of the people watching this, which will probably be like three if I'm lucky. I might get one. But most of the people watching this, so like the one dude who's gonna end up seeing this is either gonna have no idea what balloons even is, or is gonna be some seasoned veteran who knows all the terms I'm using. So there's not really an in-between. You will not see many casual balloons players. Sorry if you keep hearing creaking or like squeaking. Every time I move in my chair, it has like I probably need some WD-40 for that. I don't even know if that'll work, but if some WD-40 would do wonders. I'll try to minimize the squeaking, but I can't sit still properly, so like anyways, so we got the Merchantmen. We got 3 Merchantmen for offense, which now that I say that out loud does not sound very good, but we've still got Benjamin making money. And oh yeah, so cybersecurity is probably his best ability beyond, is it level 14, I think? Yeah, cybersecurity on level 14, but if we're talking below level 10, actually no, overall, his 2 best abilities is level 4 and level 14. Level 4, for every round you survive, regenerates 5 of your lost lives, and then level 14 just can add an extra 100 lives, but can only add 10 at a time, and only adds them at the end of the round. And level 15 just outright gives you $2,500. So, bit overpowered, tiny bit. It's not too much or anything. It's not like he's probably the most OP hero. If I'm being honest, this guy's probably like the strongest hero in the game. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I have nothing to talk about. Like, there's nothing interesting I can say about this other than, like, the process. But the process itself is not that interesting. If you hear long, random pauses, I've got a Dr. Pepper in here. So I'm taking sips every once in a while. I'm gonna try to, rather than going for like the up, okay, I can't, darn it. I'm gonna fill the rest of the lake with the boats, because soon the Moab is gonna be here. If in the top right, if you're new to balloons, you can see the rounds up in the top right, and starting on round 40, they will introduce the blue Moab, which is basically this big blimp. It's literally blue. It's the weakest one. On round 60, they'll release a red one, which is stronger but slower. On round 80, they'll release the ZOMG, which is just, oh my. If you're not prepared, that thing will mess you up. Because, like, once you break the ZOMG, you have 2 BFBs, which are the red ones. And when you break the BFBs, you'll get 2 blue ones from each, which is 2 Moabs. 2! Which, not ideal. Dealing with 2 Moabs. And for people who don't know, every round it gets harder, not just because of the number or the strength of balloons, but because of the, because they actually gain, because, Moabs, ceramics, and fortifieds, maybe not ceramics or fortifieds, but I think they're included, so don't quote me there, but they gain more health, so it becomes kind of a little bit of a problem if you're trying to, like, if you're doing like a money saving strategy rather than a money gaining strategy, then they will kind of mess you up. Especially if it, like, depending on the strat you're using. We're gonna go bottom path and middle path, and you'll see why eventually. So now I have the banana marketplace, and the reason we have that is because it auto collects, and if you get a 0, 3 or 0, 2, 3, which means you didn't invest in the top path, you invested twice in the middle path, and you invested 3 times in the bottom path. It auto collects the bananas for you. So it actually, since we're not going to be actively babysitting the farm, it's smarter to just give it this. Oh yeah, I forgot I have one of the monkey perks makes it to, that was my chair. Sorry if, like, you just see lives randomly adding up here in the top left corner. That's because I have a perk for the banana farms, where rather than the 4th version, rather than the central market delivering 1 life, this delivering 0 lives, and this delivering, like, 5, I want to say? Maybe it was 10, but it was, like, I think it was 5. This delivers 1, this delivers 3, and this delivers 10. I think this already delivered 10, but I just know that this goes from 1 to 3, and this goes from 0 to 1, so. So now that we've got some money being generated, we're going to set out a bit of defense. So that way we, darn it. I was going to try to double click, like do a rapid fire click, so that way we wouldn't have any normal long life spikes. So the merchantmen hold off perfectly fine on their own, but eventually, and I mean eventually, because they're surviving off of a status effect and the sheer number of bullets they shoot, eventually they'll get past. So that's why you gotta have 2 of these guys at minimum, because you can fit 4. You can actually get 6 guarding the exit if you do like a perfect placing thing, because you can place 2 up here if you, yep, right there. If you can place 2 there, plus the 4 in this little kind of square. So, you know, pretty, I don't know. This video is not engaging. I already know that this seems like the dumbest things you have ever heard. If you don't have any idea what balloons is. But let's be honest, everyone probably does. Because, I'm gonna be honest, most people probably played balloons during, like, if they gave you free time on the computer in school. If you didn't hop on to, like, some gaming site or something, like Cool Math Games, or, that was my chair, or go on to balloons, I don't know what you were doing with free time. And if you say that's breaking the rules, they literally told me I could have free reign. So, honestly, I'm just making things to say because there's nothing to say. Like, all of what I'm saying is true, but, I mean, there's not much to say. Oh yeah, and before any, like, hyper-fixated, like, I play balloons 24/7 players come at me, that's saying they have the, saying that I'm using the wrong hero. I'm not taking the long game. This is the quick, easy money route, and if you're wondering why I say that, there is a hero called Geraldo. I think I said that right. Is it Geraldo? I'm just gonna call him Geraldo. Keeps stuttering. He has a, he's a mystical shopkeeper, basically. That's what he's called anyway. That's his title. But essentially, as he has this little section when you click on him, so like if you click on a, Benjamin here, you see this little, that little padlock. So instead for him, it'll say shop, and then have a bunch of little items up here. You click it, and he opens his shop. There's this one thing called the limited edition Quincy action figure, and it gets more expensive over time. Like the, even in the shop. So, like, even in the shop, it gets more expensive. So no matter what, it's gonna get more expensive. And then, so if you, like, get the Quincy action figure and place him, let's say, down in the corner where I have Benjamin, he'll still be gaining you money, but you have to sell him to gain the money. So it just makes more sense to go with Benjamin over here. Here's the BFB. I have skin that turns him into pizza. That's why he's a pizza. I don't know. Oh yeah, same with the these guys, the Moabs. This is why they're Easter eggs. I got Easter egg for Easter. I don't know. Same with the googly eyes. There's not normally googly eyes. Or that little pew when I hit them, that pew does not normally pop up. That's just something that happens. Oh yeah, and these glitching Moabs, that's one of this dude's abilities. I feel like I'm yapping a lot about random stuff that doesn't matter. But, I mean, it's better than me just sitting here and making you listen to awkward silence, so take your pick. See what I was talking about earlier, how they were eventually going to outpace the grape shots? Not outpace, but like outclass it. Let's check how many pops, which is damage. 13, 38, 4, 5, 14, and 67. So they've essentially saved us, like, from dying exactly once. If you're wondering why I'm not using this guy's abilities, these two things down here, I save them for when they're absolutely needed, because this one gives them extra damage for like 5 seconds, but when it's over, they can't damage anyone for 5 seconds. And this one just makes the balloons weaker, but makes them worth less money. If that makes sense, like, the lower level balloons give you less money, so he essentially downgrades them. No, that is not a joke. Here, I'll show you the ability. Benjamin, Code Monkey. Siphon Funding. Downgrades the most newly spawned balloons by 1 rank. Cash per pop from affected balloons is double. I could have swore it gives you less money, but whatever. And then it gives you, and the ability lasts for 10 seconds. And then there's skimming. Basically every balloon that spawns gives you money, if it spawns from out of there. If you hear like a fan or the AC, I just don't feel like turning the AC off. It's the middle of the summer. Don't know that I want to turn the AC off, especially since I don't think I should touch the thermostat. That's not a good idea. Okay, this video is gonna take way longer than I thought it would. But basically what you'd do is you'd fill out here in the bottom area with these. Get them all to here. Get this top one right here to the Monkey Wall Street. And then get this one to Banana Central. I'll show you what that would look like. Actually, I know an easier way to do that. Play social. Edit challenge. Edit challenge. Crap. Ah, it's messing with me. Go to resort. You don't need these settings. The settings that I have set up do not apply to you. This is for like, I had this set up beforehand in case the challenge took. I forgot the most important part. Can't start on round 100, has to start on round 1. And can't have a Dora. Sorry, a Dora's just not good. Okay, I take that back. She's not bad, but she ain't good. So basically, here's what the end result should look like. Sorry if you hear an absurd amount of clicking. That's just par for the course here. And this will happen like round 200. You'll probably, actually no, I take that back. The final result you might get around round 138. The one I showed you in that main area of the video that probably took, I don't know how long, but that main area would have probably been the early game version. The final version you'd probably hit by round 80 if you absolutely optimized your placements with the money stuff. But you'd probably make it far because you'd be able to place stronger towers the later you're going. But the end result would look something a little bit, okay, it's still coming together, but fill the pool back up. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna have the boat paragon too. The leveling's probably not gonna be accurate because you'll have a bunch of pops for it and all this, and this. Like it'll probably be a lot stronger. And the amount of money you put in really matter for the sake of the video. You'll still be making the same amount of money. And then you put back in a world tradesman. Just put him there. Boom. Bang. Bop. Oh yeah, there's actually a way to squeeze an extra tradesman in if you put perfect placement, but it's not fun. It is truly not fun to get that perfect placement in. It is just devastating if you fail, especially if you're on chimps. Oh lord, if you got chimps on that would be rough. Oh yeah, for this like build, you will also need the crap, what's it called? The one. It's in Magic. It's gonna have like a picture of like the sun god ascending or something. I don't really know. But you'll need 50,000 in each tree. So some there. Some a bit there. And then for this, I'm just gonna show you like the optimal money strat. This is not gonna be the easiest money strat, but it's gonna be the one that optimally probably would give you the most money. And this is coming from someone who doesn't go hog wild crazy on this game. I am not good. I am not a professional. Do I know good strats? Yes. Do I play quite a bit? Yes. Would I consider myself good? Decent. So basically the reason I'm saying this is don't take what I'm saying as fact. When I post this video, there will probably either be a strategy I missed or some super strategy that outclasses my strategy by 1,000-fold. Like, so don't take what I'm saying as 100%, oh, this is factual information. Don't do that. Use it as a guideline, yes. Use it as something you can use in the future and be like, okay, I understand this, and this might be a good strategy. Because I know some people will see stuff on the internet and be like, well, okay, that's fact. Don't do that. Just don't. If you're gonna take one bit of advice away from this video, just don't be one of those people who just takes any advice they see on the internet as 100% fact. And I'm not saying discredit everything on the internet. There's definitely stuff you can learn on the internet. But saying that everything on the internet is 100% factual, don't go there either. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to upgrade this to the final form. And what it'll do is create the, honestly, I don't know what it's called. Then you're going to place one of these dudes. Get the, or no, not that path. Get the middle path, top path combo. And then boom. That should be, if I'm not mistaken, one of the most optimized strategies for money making. Because if, look, you end the round. Yeah. I forgot this is round 1. You make that much money. The banana farms go constantly. Plus, this one gives 4,000 at the end of the round. This one gives, like, each of these gives thousands. This gives, like, 12,000. This just simply makes the damage dealers do more damage. And this, he deals that. Like, I can't emphasize how good this money build is. Anyways. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Catch you in the next one. Honestly, I don't know what to say anymore. There's just nothing I can say. Peace, bye. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please like and subscribe.